What's up, everybody? Sally Investor here, back at it again. It's another market update. I decided to do this live on TikTok. Hopefully you guys like it. Been a lot of craziness. I've been growing, made a little bit of money today, made some good trades yesterday, mostly in XRP and HBAR, and a little bit of Polkadot. Please like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Like here, follow me here, subscribe here. Help me grow. I'm a licensed trader with a Series 7. Can help you grow. It's crazy as it is. Crypto markets have been crazy. If you got into XRP at the dip when it hit down to like 34 cents, you would have made quite a bit of change with the almost 3 or 4% uptick. Same thing with HBAR and quite a bit of others. Well, crazy things going on. A lot of things with FTX happening, and part of that is that this fall was kind of needed for regulation to get in, which will allow big money to get in, which will allow your pockets to grow. This is kind of crazy though, because every day I look at it, we're all tired of hearing this stuff about FTX, but right now I'm looking at it. It's more and more coming out through the bankruptcy filings. It's looking like he was using consumer funds or client funds as his personal bank account, which that's going to be hard to prove, because if you pulled out client funds to buy personal things such as properties, cars, or anything else of that nature, or even if it's just like a YouTube or Hulu subscription, you're going to be in some trouble. But I also want to kind of highlight that this type of stuff actually happens a lot in the financial industry. So it's new to crypto, but not new to the world. This has kind of happened numerous times. Bernie Madoff did the same thing, where he used client funds to prop up his market-making firm, as well as pay for his personal finances. So it's kind of crazy how this goes, but it goes to show you that sometimes you got to do some due diligence going in on everything, and it's going crazy. What also is going to be crazy is like what's going to happen to Binance with this, because now the number 2 player died. Usually if the number 1 player died, the number 2 player has the opportunity to grow, but the number 1 player is already there. So what's going to happen, because he's kind of like a Asian mirror image of SBF. So it's kind of, because he has the almost point for point same thing. That's why I want to touch base too. A lot of people are propping up, anyone who's propping up so much on altruistic giving away needs and things like that, usually is probably stealing money. Because when you steal money, I noticed after 20 years of being in the financial industry, even though I don't look it, but 20 years being in the financial industry, it is crazy that these guys are just, that anyone giving away their money is usually just taking it from somewhere. They're just stealing it. Either they're embezzling it from a company, or they're taking it directly from clients. And that's a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow, because you want people to give, you want people to help other people, but altruistically to do it for whatever this is, maximum altruism or whatever they called it, is just a front, because he did the exact opposite in his personal life. Now, I still say someone who is being a little greedy, getting out there, making something, building something, making something, giving value to the community, will ultimately give value to the world, and eventually it will uplift everybody. I mean, just think about iPhone. I mean, these things are made in poor conditions, but everybody uses it, and it has uplifted many people's lives into where they are. This is why Apple is so valuable. Another thing I want to talk about is Coinbase. Coinbase has been taking some hits. It's a good thing as a licensed broker. That's something I'm not invested in it yet, but I'm looking at it. If it drops to 20, I think it's at right now 43, 44 range. But if it drops to 20, it's a good time to start buying in. It's crazy though, because it shouldn't be hit with all the FUD going on. It's a publicly traded company. All its reserves are posted on their financial reports, which you can find at any exchange on any filing there. It's right there for you guys to see. Crazy amounts of information on them, and you can see that their reserves are back. They have over 39 billion in Bitcoin and holding. So there's a lot there that's going on with Coinbase. And I just can't see it going down, but I can see the price going down as people run away from it. And once they run away from it, you're going to be in such a good position to buy it. It's going to rise back up. Now, it's only been on the markets for a year. You still have plenty of time. I would not jump in right away. I wouldn't short it either because it's kind of hard to say which way it's going to go. But given where crypto is going, I think December, January, and February are going to be highly volatile. Thus, Coinbase is going to go down, and there's going to be good buying opportunity. So if you wanted to stick some money into stocks, that's another good pick. Also, Robinhood kind of really is getting to a little bit of a crazy era. I don't know if they're going to make it. I really don't know if Robinhood's going to make it because I stopped using the platform myself, and I've been using it for 6 years, although I might go back to it. But it seems like they have kind of some glitches. They're a little bit slower. It's not quite as useful to me as TD Ameritrade. So I might stay with TD Ameritrade and see what is good there for me. Stay over there. I used to use Scottrade, which became something else, but I kind of moved away from that. Went to Robinhood because everything's on my phone. I was trying to have it all centralized, but since 2015, it hasn't really changed. The app hasn't really done anything for me. And being a professional trader, when you're trying to do some of those things, you can't do it on the Robinhood app. Yes, there are some features that they can do, but it's not all in all the one-stop shop. So I don't think it's going to be good for people who are intermediate and above, but Robinhood still has a play with average retail investors. The problem is that the average retail investor has less than $100 invested in the markets, period. So there's not a lot of earning potential off of them because they're not doing anything. So if they can get average retailers and the average person in more, they'll start making some more money. But I have a feeling they might file for bankruptcy in a couple years, and that might be a crazy thing. A crazy thing to happen, but I think that's what's going to happen. But I think they did issue layoffs going forward. I think they laid off some of their staff. They're just not making the earnings that they're used to. But with that said, I mean, the markets are going down. Everything's kind of going down. Crypto's been like a Christmas tree, green and red, the whole day. So depending on what you did. Now, if you did get into the Binance coin, they had a huge uptake, like $60. So if you got in at the 220 that I saw, it was like 229 I saw it. If you got in there, you would have made some bank because if, let's just say you bought 10 tokens, you would have made $600, cashed out. That's the trades you got to think. Micro trades, don't try to go for 6,000, 60,000. Try to go for small bits here and there every day, just bit by bit by bit. And you'll eventually get to where you want to be because in order to get a 60,000, 6 million trade or $600,000 trade, you either got to be lucky and get in at the right time at the right price, or you just have to have a lot of capital. And if you're trying to build to that, it's better to build on consistent small earnings. And if you get a big hit, great. But if not, it's okay. So other than that, I'm not getting into the stable coins. It's either keep it as cash or keep it as Bitcoin. Either way would be better for you. I'm not going to do any stable coins because I have a feeling they're going to get heavily regulated and they're going to disappear. And new ones may take effect, but they are going to disappear. But that's pretty much it. It really wasn't too crazy for me. My trades have been going. I got my dividends off my other accounts. However, I think I'm going to de-invest out of the real estate bundles that I'm in. They make a lot of high dividends, but I don't see those coming in the next year or two. Probably once the market crashes, housing stabilizes, gets back on its feet, then I'll probably worry about it then. But hey, thank you guys for watching. Follow me on YouTube or subscribe on YouTube, Sal the Investor. Follow me here, subscribe here. Thanks, guys. Check you later.